so I'm going to talk about Mystery of Cocoloco. Let me just start off with the actual storyline, the one that was the original. So the original was so the whole story was that Dr. Hurley's niece, who was trying to actually kill the agent. That was the actual storyline. But this one is a lot more complicated. So let me just describe it. Okay, so what happens first is Chief gives them, the case and everything, and then they go to the doctor, and the doctor has no idea what they're talking about. He doesn't even know that Miss Hurley's dead because he prescribed them to Agent McMaster. And the story goes through, and it was actually the person who was managing the medicine actually put poison tablets in the prescription box and was actually meaning to kill Agent McMaster. So it wasn't even trying to kill their mother, but their mother died due to that. That's really sad. But yeah, and they find that out because they're the only one who also has the, can own. And they also made it exactly, so they needed to know more about medicine and, human body stuff and stuff like that. Because there was no drugs, because then there would have been an alert and stuff like that. It's not as confusing as the actual storyline that is gonna go on, because that one is just one. But so that, and it was actually meant for McMaster, and they targeted McMaster because of, having an injury and hoping that they could easily take them down if the medicine didn't work anyways. And also, yeah, I gotta give the person credit who, the niece, because that was pretty smart. That was smart, niece. Because the niece was like, okay, now's my chance. But, there was a whole backstory for that, something that happened before, whatever. And they wanted to get Agent McMaster back for that and kill them. So that's pretty much the storyline. The original one, this one is a lot more complicated than that, because it has a lot of tangled stuff and a lot of it's confusing. So that's why I'm guessing there was so many questions. So let me continue with the questions by describing the characters as they are now. Agent McMaster is the main character, they're literally the story. But, so what it is that their mother died and they're doing the case about it, right? And then their evidence leads to Dr. Hurley. And Dr. Hurley is telling them that the tablets were made by his son. And he tried to blame it on his son by saying, oh, my son gave it to me and stuff like that. And trying to get out of it. And then they go to the son, and the son's pretty confused because, it wasn't really my fault I made that and got out. I don't know how, because his father was kind of jealous of him, Dr. Hurley. Just jealous because he was able to make that tablet that could lead on to farther research. And his father got him arrested because just jealousy, And, so that's what happened. And then the answers lead back to Dr. Hurley, and they break into his house, which I don't know if it's a violation of code, but they were desperate. So, yeah. And that's when they interrogated them again, and he told them the truth of it, but not the full truth. And after that, there was more things happening that they weren't looking at, and there was a whole plot twist to that, but I'm not going to explain that right now. So you're just gonna have to hang on until like summer break, and then I can like get back to making them, because I can't really do it on weekends and stuff. It's a bit too much. But yeah, and if you can't really hear the audio, I think I can repost it, but I don't know if it's gonna work very well, because it might just sound horrible, but you know, better than nothing, right? And so yeah, if there's any further questions after this. Oh wait, explaining the characters. Dr. Hurley is just pretty jealous and like guilty. Like, I mean, he's a good guy though. Just got a complicated history, you know. And the agents work as a team. One is specialized in interrogation, and like Agent Barack Obama is there to get things done, like to be the like older person there, and like, you know, like move on and track stuff and be like logical. And then Agent McMaster is the one to think really closely, see into the like really details and be smart about it, you know. And then that's how they work together as a team. And Agent McMaster's weakness will come up in the next one. It's pretty confusing, and then there is more after that. It kind of leads on this one. Then I'm gonna do another one. This time I want to do kidnapping, but based on the same characters. It might turn into a series, but I'm not really sure. But yeah. Hopefully this helped understand. I don't really know if it did, but yeah, I can't really say anymore because there's gonna be the next one, maybe 2 more, because I also want to bring up a different one, but I don't know if it's the right choice. Okay, bye.